volunteer at the Caring Place, and you should volunteer at the Caring Place too, because you'll get to help kids and their family walk through their grief with the hope that one day it won't hurt so bad.
I volunteer at the Caring Place, and you should too, because when you sit with a Caring Place family and look into their eyes as they realize that someone cares enough to just listen, not to judge, not to try to counsel or give advice, but just to listen, it's priceless.
You should volunteer at the Caring Place because grief can be very difficult. And for me, the Caring Place has given me the opportunity to help people in some of their most vulnerable times.
I volunteer at the Highmark Caring Place, and you should too, because when you volunteer here, you get way more than you give.
I'm a volunteer at the Erie Caring Place, and I think you should be too. In fact, I think just about anybody should be. Grieving the loss of a loved one is something that every human being is going to experience. If they haven't already, they will in the future. And to work with children, always in the context of family, is really a privilege as they walk the journey of grieving. It's satisfaction, it's rewarding, but most of all, as I said, it is a privilege. Come and join us.
Hi, my name is Brian. I've been volunteering at the Caring Place for 5 years, and I decided to spend my time volunteering here because I had suffered a loss in my life when I was in my 20s, and it affected me pretty deeply, and I got to thinking about the families that have to go through that, and the children especially, and the extra support that they could use. And when I heard about the Caring Place, it just seemed like a really good fit to be able to help those families and those kids through their grief journey. And you really form a bond with your families, with your kids, and it feels like a community. It's more than just a saying, like, I am here for you, you are here for me, we are here for each other, and it lasts well beyond the group time.
Hello, I volunteer at the Caring Place. It is a great place to come and support children that have lost a loved one. Each one of us can be a great volunteer, whether we're reading a book, walking around looking at the fish, or we're playing games with the kids. It's a great place to come, share, and to learn experiences. And with all the volunteers, we become a family. We may not always know each other without our blue shirts, but when you see the blue shirts, we smile at volunteers we have not seen in a long time, and we look forward to the next time we'll see them. So we hope that you will come and volunteer. Share your experiences and all that you have to offer. Everything you offer is important and can be used here at the Caring Place.
I volunteer at the Caring Place because I get the opportunity to be a listening ear, a friend to those who might be going through a very difficult time in their life. It allows me to give back to my community.
You should volunteer at the Caring Place because it's a great place to support kids in their time of need, while their parents can also be supported, and we all support everyone.
I like volunteering at the Highmark Caring Place because I think it's important to give back to your local community.
You should volunteer at the Caring Place because for me, this has been one of the best things that ever happened in my life. Being with these kids that come in grieving and not wanting to be here in the first place, and seeing how they react to the others in their group when they find there are kids in their group that are grieving the same way they are. The connection that these kids make with one another is absolutely astounding. Over 10 weeks, they are eager to come into the door. They're eager to see their friends. They exchange phone numbers. They exchange ideas. They become almost like a little family while they're here. And we are part of that family.
You should volunteer at the Caring Place because you get to help people. And not only do you get to help people, you end up getting more out of it than you could ever imagine. I started volunteering at the Caring Place over 8 years ago, mainly because I wanted to help people in my community, but also because I wanted to get more comfortable talking about something that's uncomfortable to talk about, and that's grief. One of my favorite parts of volunteering is watching the kids, teens, and families grow and make connections with one another. At the beginning, on that first night of group, everyone's a little bit nervous. The staff's nervous, we as volunteers are nervous, and the families can be nervous. But by the end of their sessions and their peer groups, they realize that they're not alone in this journey, and being able to watch them grow and make connections, share, laugh, cry with one another, collaborate with one another. It's something truly special. And overall, like I said, I started here because I wanted to help people, and what I gained from it was so much more. I'm really proud to be a Caring Place volunteer.
Why should you volunteer at the Caring Place? I volunteered here for the oldest cliche in the book. I was nearing retirement from Highmark. I knew about the Caring Place. It was something that appealed to me, and I thought it was time to start giving back. What I found was more than just giving back, but it was, I found something very rewarding in seeing the stories or hearing the stories of these kids and their families and what they've gone through. Everybody always says, I couldn't do that because it's got to be so sad. And yeah, there is sadness here, but there's a lot of joy here. There's joy and growth, and it's just an amazing transformation that you'll witness in your time here.
Thinking about volunteering at Highmark Caring Place was not an easy decision. I was afraid I would say something wrong. After the intense training program with the wonderful staff and other volunteers, I knew I had made the right decision. As a volunteer, you are never alone, and spending times with these families is so wonderful. The blessings come back to me to work with these families. I love every aspect of volunteering from here. Each week we have a plan to build trust, feelings, share, and we as volunteers just facilitate this time. We might read a book, play some games, do a craft, or some weeks just talk. The kids do all the work and kind of guide us also. As a volunteer, we are never alone. If we need to get some heaviness off of our shoulders, we always have the staff to talk to. The staff will also check on us if they feel the need to. They are very in tune to us. The blessings of volunteering at the Highmark Caring Place have come back to me in so many ways. Working with these wonderful families, employees, and the volunteers, I have become close friends with several volunteers, and it has truly changed my life.